Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Big Brigade. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. It's been a crazy week here already. I got some things to show you though. First, I'm gonna tell you about jury duty. Lord have mercy, what a crazy day that was yesterday. I couldn't get out of it. I tried to call when I called to find out about, because they had you call like after 6 o'clock on Sunday, and it was just an automated system that confirmed that I had to go. So I couldn't talk to a person. I tried to talk to a person. It would just flip me back like 6 times back to the automated system. There was no person to talk to. So, so I had to go in the rain, no umbrella, because I didn't think to go get an umbrella. I'll learn next time, won't I? I'll go get a stinking umbrella. But had to pay $10 to park and walk a block and a half, almost 2 blocks in the rain in 39-degree weather. And it hurt my bones, of course. It just, because I have arthritis in most of my body, so it just hurts. It hurts to walk in the cold rain. But, and then they had these little acorns or some sort of nuts all over the daggum sidewalk. So luckily, I went ahead and took my cane with me so that I could navigate around that. But, and then it was a hurry up and wait and it kept moving us from room to room and floor to floor of the courthouse. Oh, go sit here for a while. Oh no, let's go up this floor and sit in this room for a while. Oh, let's go in this room and wait here for a while. And then they finally got to where they put us in these seats to be asked a bunch of questions for what they call voir dire, where the attorneys asked us a bunch of questions and tried to determine if they want us on their jury. And they did that for first because it was a civil trial. This dude apparently got hurt on the railroad, working for the railroad, and become disabled, and then he's suing the railroad people because he got hurt on the job. And so it was a civil trial. And so first the dude's attorney was questioning us, and then the railroad company's attorney questioned us, and then they broke for lunch, which was like an hour and a half. And then I walked around the building trying to see if there was any place nearby that I could go to and find maybe a cup of soup or something, but there wasn't. And then there's some sort of snack shop in the courthouse, but the line was so long, I just wasn't up to standing up and waiting for that, so there was no lunch to be had. And so I just went to the room that they told us to go be in and decided to just go sit where I'd be nice and warm and just sit and wait. So I went and sat and waited for time to be back. And when we got back from lunch, they called everybody, and it was another 45 minutes to an hour, almost an hour, another hour. And then they decided who they wanted out of the first batch, which I was part of because my last name starts with a C. And so when your last name starts with a C, you end up in the first batch of people. And then they decided they didn't want me on their jury. I was just as loud and obnoxious as I could have been yesterday on purpose. I was just as opinionated as I could be. You wouldn't excuse me for my anxiety disorder? Okay, fine. I'm going to be loud and obnoxious. So I was loud and obnoxious. Not as loud and obnoxious as some other people. This one guy, I just wanted to just go over there and slap him on the head just because he kept having the attorney repeat his questions and just stupid stuff. And so they excused me, but they gave me a paper telling me that I had to call in again today after 6 to see if I had to report for a different case. So I might get recalled for another case. Just because they didn't want me for this case don't mean I won't have to go back for another case. Cross your fingers and say a prayer that I don't have to go back, because we got rain all this week. The next time that we have a break, we got 19% chance rain for Thursday. So we get a break Thursday. But it's supposed to rain. It's raining all day today and all day tomorrow. So if they tell me this evening at 6 that that I have to go tomorrow, I'm gonna go get an umbrella. What else am I gonna do? So, you know, I just had to go. But it was just a lot of hurry up and wait. Wait here, wait there, wait here, wait there. Go hungry, go tired. The seats were killing my poor tailbone. By the time I got home, I was hungry. I was in pain. I was tired. I took a nap yesterday evening, which I don't normally take evening naps. But I did yesterday because I was just bone tired. You know that kind of tired where you're just tired in your bones? That's the kind of tired I was. I was just, Anyway, so that's where the jury duty situation is. So we're just waiting to see. I'll know after in another couple hours. It's 4 o'clock here now, p.m. January 23rd. I'm seeing it on my TV over there, so that's how come I can tell y'all that. Anyway, but y'all seen the title. This is also a Hobby Lobby haul video, so I'm going to show y'all that in a minute. You know, I got to tease you a little bit, right? So my buddy Serena that lives in Canada, lovely, beautiful woman that I made a cardigan for not too long ago. She, when I sent her cardigan, I also sent her some Hobby Lobby yarn. But she's hooked. Because they don't have Hobby Lobby in Canada, okay? They just don't. And so she had decided she wanted some more Hobby Lobby yarn. And so she sent me some money to go shopping for her. So that's what I did today because this week is 30% off. So I did do that. And, well, I have a huge bag for her and a not so huge bag for me because I didn't need that much from Hobby Lobby because I live right here by 2 different Hobby Lobbies, one here in Shreveport, one in Bossier. And since I went to Bossier to send a package, I went ahead and went to the one in Bossier. So I will show you that yarn in a minute. But I did want to show you, I did get 2 pieces of Happy Mail. One is from Sharina and one is from Amy over at Hooked on Wishing Crochet. Let me move this. She made one of these for herself, but she sent me one too. And I got to find a frame for it. I haven't found time to go do that. I was in Hobby Lobby, but I didn't look at frames. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just went straight for the yarn. A yarn on the brain. But yeah. But it's got I gotta get a frame for it. But this is what Amy sent me. My thumbs up. Now I did order a thumbs up and a like and subscribe sign from an Etsy seller, and it's been shipped. I should have that any day now, and I will show that to y'all when I get it. But this came from Amy, and she made this with her own hands. And I think this is her own pattern. The little thumbs up part, this is her own pattern. So I will get a frame and put this in it, and then hang it in the background here somewhere. But yes, she sent this to me with its little kitty cat tape. This little kitty cat tape. All the way from California. I just love Amy. And then Serena sent me this yarn that I had on my Amazon wish list. So I would just kind of, I had it on there because I wanted to try it. I thought I opened it, but maybe I didn't. Nope, I guess I just left it in the plastic. I had bought some of this in the green color, but then I gave it to a friend before I even tried it. So this is Mandela Ombre, and by Lion Brand. It's 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 344 yards, 315 meters. It's 100% acrylic. It's a 4-weight yarn. They recommend 4.5 millimeter knitting needles and a 5.5 crochet hook. And the colorway is called Harmony. Isn't that a pretty blue? As soon as I saw it, I said, maybe I should make me another, make me another hat. But she said she's also sending me some yarn. So she said she had another one of these cakes. So I was like, well, I'll just wait till I get the other one, and then I'll decide what to make with it. But it's a thinner 4-weight. I already knew that. See, it's a thinner 4-weight, but it's so soft. It's really one of the, and I know that actually Marcia, that I had given the Zen color to, the green color, she ended up making me a shawl with it. And I have that in one of my totes with my other handmade items that I keep them in a tote because dog hair. And you have a black lab, a semi-long-haired black lab, their fur is everywhere. So I have that put up. And also I wanted to show y'all what I did last night. I started my knitting journey. I'm only a couple of really rough rows in, but this is just a scrap ball of yarn. Just to let y'all know. I just used what was left of a Karen cinnamon swirl cake from my sweater. This is the color Bay. It's just a little scrap ball that I had left out of the third cake I used. But yes, these are circular needles, and I think this is a third row, but I cast it on, and then I did like two rows, two or three, I can't remember. But yes, I'm knitting. I'm knitting. I'm still really rough at it, you know, it's really kind of slow and rough, but yes. And this looks terrible. But I will get better. I will get better. I'll do some more studying and then look at some more tutorials and get better. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it, y'all. And what really encouraged me to go ahead and go forward with it is I had broke down and ordered my Malabrigo yarn that I have been mooning over for the last couple of years. I seen this yarn on Crystal over at Bag O' Day. Had shown it is one of her favorite yarns, Malabrigo. And I think hers is Malabrigo Rio or something, but I like the worsted. And because I'm not a big fan of really thin yarn. I can't use it. If it's really thin, I can't use it, and it hurts my hands. But so I just been, and I every so often I'll find a website that has it, and I'll just go look at all the colors, and it's just so pretty. And but it's so expensive. But last night I finally found it where it was, somewhat reasonable. And I ordered me 4 hanks of Malabrigo, and like it starts in an emerald turquoisey color, and then I got one that's a little more bluer than that, and then a little more bluer, and then a little more bluer. So it'll be kind of like a transitional from a greeny, like a turquoisey green color to blue, to a little more blue, to a little more blue. So what I figured is, I want to get, pretty decent at the knitting so that I can make me a wrap out of it. So that's what really kind of pushed me forward with the knitting journey, is that I want to make myself a nice, knitted wrap with the Malabrigo. Something that I can, be proud of and to have. I mean, of course I could crochet with the Malabrigo if I wanted to, but I really want to knit with it. I just think it would be so beautiful knitted into a transitional, where a piece, a transitional fabric, anyway. But that's why it was just kind of the push I needed to go ahead and pull these out and give it a go. And I'm so glad I did, because I really enjoy this. I really, the more I've done, the more I played with it, the more I was like, I really enjoy this. So I mean, within 20 minutes, I was going. So I think that I will really enjoy knitting. I think I really will. So once I get, halfway decent at it, I'll go ahead and try the Malabrigo. But I'm going to wait until I do a full scarf out of some regular yarn before I try the bougie yarn. You don't spend that, I mean, you don't spend $10 a hank on something and then, you know, just go in there and be, you know, and not do a really good job on it. So I'm going to wait until I at least do a scarf out of regular acrylic yarn before I pull out my bougie yarn and do something, you know, do something else, you know, do what I want to do with it. So I'll wait until then. But yeah, knitting and excited about it. Let's see. And I have started on Roxy's sweater. I'm almost done with the first square. So that's over here and started. But I need to get to the Hobby Lobby yarn. Because I bought a lot out of Serena's money that she sent. I'll show you. Oh, here we go. So this is, I think this is one of the last ones I picked up before I went to the checkout counter. And this is Yarn Bee Pearl Spun Low Peel Fiber. And this color is called Hazy Hazel. And it's kind of a rose color. I don't know if this is going to, I think that's coming true to color there. And it's really a soft, it's got a little bit of a sheen to it. But this is one of my favorite yarns here. I made that shawl that I made Penny over at Penny Ann Creations. I used this and a variegated yarn from I Love This Yarn. I used this and the variegated yarn for the shawl that I made her. And this yarn is so, oh, it's such a treat on the hands. It really is wonderful. And this yarn, it regularly sells for $3.99, and of course it was 30% off at $2.79. And let's see here. It's 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 150 yards, 137 meters. It's 4-weight. Recommends a 5mm knitting needle and 5.5 crochet hook. And like I said, it is really, really, really soft. So I got her, I think I got her 4 of these. She must have separated them in the bag. I'm going to put them in this box I got over here behind the bag. I know there were more than that. Yeah, there's that other one. I'm just trying to keep things together because I got multiple colors of things. I got lots of different yarns, but I got multiple skeins of different colors. This particular color is called Plums, and this is under the I Love This Yarn label. There's a lot of that because when the yarn that I sent her with her cardigan was I Love This Yarn in the print, and she just fell in love with it. But this, I'm going to just tell you the specs on this one because it's the specs on all of them. This I Love This Yarn print is 5 ounces, 142 grams, 252 yards, 230 meters. It's 100% acrylic. It's a 4-weight yarn. Recommends a 5mm knitting needle, 5.5 crochet hook. Regularly sells for $4.99. We got it for $3.49 on sale. And this is what it looks like. And it's like grays. It's kind of got like some gray in there with some purple and pink. It's real subtle. It's kind of a muted color a little bit, but it's really beautiful. Almost has a hand-dyed look to it. But I sent her a picture. When I was shopping for her, I would snap pictures of yarn and then send it to her, and she would say yes or no. So that's how we did that. And I was on Facebook Messenger with Serena, so she could decide if she liked things or not. But I got her several skeins of this. I probably grabbed all of them. Let's see. Is that the same thing? Yeah, Plums. Yep. And let's see what this one is. This color is called Surprise Stripe. And this one's got pinks and black and like a light. It's got different shades of pink. So it's got like the really pale pink and then a more brighter pink in there with some blacks and grays. This is really her style right here. So she really liked that one. And I got her several of that one. Try to move over the stuff that... And the yarn that I sent her with her cardigan had a lot of blues in it, and she had crocheted up a bunch of solid granny squares for a blanket. And after some discussion, we decided that to put those together and make the blanket she wants to make, that it would look good with a really bright blue. And so we decided this color would look good with that. And this is called Royal Blue. Now this is a solid color, so the specs are a bit different. It's 7 ounces, 199 grams, 355 yards, 325 meters. The needle size and crochet hook size are the same. This is called Royal Blue, and the same price, $4.99 regular, $3.49 on sale. And I got her several of this one as well, so that she can make her blanket. But this is so soft, and all of their colors. You know, most yarn lines, their softness will vary per color. You know, sometimes it varies per color, but I have not found that to be the case with I Love This Yarn. All their yarns have been very soft and very easy on my hands. Even the dark versus the light, they've all been across the board very soft and very buttery on my hands. And I have carpal tunnel, so that's why I lean toward these yarns when I make my cardigans and stuff, because they're so easy on the hands. Now this yarn that Roxy sent for her pullover, this anti-pilling yarn from Big Twist. This Big Twist living yarn, this is really nice yarn. I'm enjoying making it out of this, and this is beautiful. And this color is Spirit. Yeah, this is that Big Twist living yarn, and it's really nice. I'm using an eye hook, a 5.5 millimeter, and it's working up just fine. It's very smooth, like butter. It's really nice. So, I mean, just because I Love This Yarn is my favorite doesn't mean I don't like other yarns as well. Let's see. No, is that the same? Surprise stripe. Yeah, that's the same. Okay. All right, what is this one? All right, here's another stripe one. This one's called Candy Stick Stash. Very bright and in your face. Isn't that beautiful? Same stats as the last one. Gorgeous. It's got some blue and pink and turquoise in here. Oh, neon colors. Oh my goodness. So beautiful. Yep. I've seen this one before, but I just didn't get it because it was a little bright. But I think it's gorgeous. It really is beautiful. Combined with something else, it's going to be beautiful, which I do have something else in here that will complement it very well. So, I don't remember how many of those I got her. Let's see, did I call this one yet? Yeah, that one's been looked at. And remember, I got multiples of the ones I've shown you. So, I'm having to kind of shuffle them around a little bit as I come across them. Oh, here's one I hadn't shown you yet, I don't think. Yeah, this one I hadn't shown you yet. This one's called Daydreamery. Isn't that pretty? And that's got some purples and pinks and some, a little bit of turquoise in there. Really pretty. Yep. That could be anything she wants it to be. They're variegated, really stripe up real pretty. And then so squishy. So squishy. Let's see. And I did get her some sparkly pink. And the sparkly is really sparkly. They don't skimp on the sparkle on this sparkly pink. They really throw a lot of sparkle at it. And so I got her several of these too. Yeah. Okay. And I think I got one last one in here that I haven't shown you. That I got her. This one is called Pink Neon. Yep. Yep, Pink Neon. Wow. So that will go with that, all that multiple color one. Yeah, this candy, I think those two work together just fine. I think she can make that happen. Yep. Now they're treating this like they do the stripes. I don't know why. This is a solid color, but they treat it like they do the stripes as far as yardage. So I don't know why they did that. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. All the rest are in that bag are duplicates. So I'll go over to my bag now and show you what I got. Mine is a little different because I just got stuff that I needed for projects. Just got more of what I had, really. Yeah. This is Nevada Dusk. I think they only had one of this one, and I just wanted more. I'm going to probably do something. This will probably be a wearable at some point. And this is the same specs as their stripes, but this is Nevada Dusk. I'm really going to have to make something out of this because it's so, so beautiful. Y'all see that? I just love that. It's really beautiful. I'm going to stack mine up over here behind me. And then I got some more Dakota because I got Judy's cardigan to make, and I wanted to make sure I had plenty of Dakota, since that's what she wanted, a cardigan similar to Melody's and the same yarn as I made Melody's. Of course, I'm going to switch hers up because I don't like, even though they live in separate states, it's not like they're going to meet and have the same cardigan, but I will make hers a bit different than I did Melody's, just a bit. I'll switch it up just a little bit so that they'll still both have a custom piece. But, you know, it'll be similar. I'll still use the same yarn, but I will switch up the stripes and stuff just a little bit. But I'm going to use the same yarn. This and this burnt pumpkin. I just wanted, I probably had enough over there, but I just wanted some more just to make sure. Because you never want to run out in the middle of your project. And so I got a few more of the, two more of the Dakota. I think I got 4 in total of the burnt pumpkin because I really love this color. Does it show? I really like burnt pumpkin. It's on the scale of colors that I like. Plus, that's not the only yarn that it goes with. The Dakota's not the only yarn that burnt pumpkin goes with. And I got a couple of more blacks because, well, I still got another cardigan. I got Serena's cardigan with the black and the sparkle pink. So I got a few more of these too. I got a few more sparkle pink because you never know when you need sparkle pink. So I got some more of these for myself. So that is my yarn haul and her yarn haul. So, but of course I have to package hers up to go to Canada. And I will do that pretty soon. I'm trying to think what, oh. And now that I've started my knitting journey, I've been saving this beautiful, oh so soft yarn. I've had this for probably 2 years now, or close to it. I got it in some Happy Mail from Mary Beth, which is known as Monty Boy, which I haven't seen her in the comments in a really long time. I'm hoping she's okay. But she sent me this in a Happy Mail a long time ago. And I've held on to it because I knew that someday it would be needed for something special. And I will, once I get good at knitting And I have circular needles where you can make hats, you know, needle knitted hats. And I want a hat out of this. And I might because that beret hat that I just recently made, it didn't require that much yarn. Not as much as it, you know, as I thought it would. But I'm thinking I might just make a beret out of this yarn, because I think it would be really pretty. I don't know if I'm going to save it to knit with it, or if I'm just going to cake it up and make a beret with it. I think that's probably what I'm going to do, is make a beret with it, because I think it would be really pretty and really soft. And I'm just keep touching it. If you felt it, you would keep touching it too. But this is Veneto by Plymouth Yarn. It's 70% baby alpaca and 30% bamboo. It's made by Plymouth Yarn. And I don't know that it says what colors these are. They're just neutral colors. Yeah, it just has color numbers. This is color number 5. And color number 8. And let's see here. Oh, goodness, all the way down here. Yeah, 2 color number 8s and 1 color number 5. But they're just, and I've gotten to where I really like neutral colors. And maybe it's just, you know, the fact I turned 50 and I'm just mellowed out. But these are beautiful. And so I think that I will make me another beret hat. I will pull out my, I have a Swift and a ball winder. I just don't hardly ever have a need for them. But I think I'm going to cake these up and make me a beret. I don't know if I'm going to need all of them. I don't think I had to look and see how many yards. There's only 98 yards per hank here. So I'm going to probably at least need 2 of them. I'll probably use these 2. And then save this one. But I'll probably use these 2 and make a beret out of these 2. And but I just if you've ever felt baby alpaca, you know exactly what I mean. But we were going through my boxes, my totes that are in this little bathroom over here. And I've been looking at them. They were in this, because most of my totes are clear. And I happened to spy them, and I was like, I'm fixing to start knitting. And I was like, and then I thought about the beret hat, and I was like, they would be really nice as a beret hat. So yeah, I had to have it. I've held on to these for so long, and I think it's time for them to shine. It's time. And they're supposed to be bulky weight, but I think that's probably a good 4. I think a 5.5 millimeter should be fine with that, or actually a 5 millimeter, because it's real squishy yarn. So it's real squishy yarn. So I'm gonna have to use a 5 on it, because it does, as Juan would say, it has no meat on the bones. It goes completely flat when you push it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to use a 5 millimeter. Even though this is actually considered a bulky yarn, it's really not, because it goes completely flat. There's no structure to it whatsoever. But that's fine with me. I just, yeah, it's like a pet. You just want to love on it. So yeah, it's bougie yarn. Of course it is. And for the longest, it was the only bougie yarn I had. So I just kept it, so that I could look at it every so often. And now I'm going to make it into something that I can wear and, admire. So anyway, and then soon I'll have, Little Knits. I ordered it from Little Knits. Little Knits will mail me my Malabrigo. And that was my treat for my weight loss. That's my treat to myself for my weight loss, is the Malabrigo. I ordered 4 hanks. And that I don't do a whole lot of things, like indulgent things like that. But I figured it was time. It was my bucket list yarn. It's one of my bucket list yarns. There's another one called Cedar Jewel Spun yarn that I saw on Penny Ann Creations channel. She was giving some away, and I saw it and I was like, oh, and so I went to look it up, and then I saw the price of it and I was like, oh no. I'll just put it on the list of yarns that I'll get from myself one of these days. And I've been kind of looking around to see if I could find it cheaper. No, that Cedar Jewel Spun yarn is expensive. But one of these days, one of these days I'll get some. Just like the Malabrigo, one of these days. And so these days came, and I found it cheap enough, or reasonable enough, that I felt like I deserved it. So maybe one of these days I'll feel like I deserve the jewel spun too. But today I'm just happy to have been able to do this for Serena, and soon I'm making her another cardigan. So I don't know if I'm going to send her the yarn first, and then later send her the cardigan to, like, in a separate shipping. I don't know. I'll have to talk to her about that, because I have 2 other sweaters that I need to get made, and I don't know if she, wants to wait for her yarn and to come with her cardigan, or if she just wants to wait for her cardigan and get her yarn now. So we'll just have to talk about that. But anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful Tuesday. I'm gonna go find my Swift and cake these up, and see what kind of fun I can have, right? But I love y'all, and so does Jesus. And please remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend could be waiting for you at the shelter or the rescue. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye now.